Hello, all you happy YouTube viewers. This is Don Mowdy again with another Mach 1 progression video. This is a video just to just to give everyone an update on what's going on with the Mach 1, and also what's going on with the foundation in the back. Well, it seems as though the foundation in the back has taken a hold. It's kind of been sidetracked because of I'm not sure if they did a little overspending at my job and the contractors are not coming back for the concrete to finish the job or what, but it's up in the air. But in the meantime, the Mach 1 must progress. So in the meantime, and nothing's really happened other than the Panhard bar has arrived. As you can see, I have it already set up, ready to be installed, but I do have to do some things before I install this Panhard bar. One of the things I have to do is level this car. As you can see, this car is not even on level ground. It's on my driveway. So I need to find a way to level it. I have a level, so I'll be able to do it in little increments. You know, lift the top, then lift the back, little by little. But yeah, first I got to get it level in order to start this process. But at the same time, there's other things that I need to address. I don't know if I mentioned it already, but I'm gonna get a different exhaust. This exhaust has got to go. As you can see, there's already some damage to this exhaust. I don't know when this happened. I don't know if that had to do with a tire or someone clearanced it before I had possession of this Mach 1. But yeah, these tailpipes, they're coming out, you know. They're coming out because mostly they just look crappy, you know. And secondly, I don't like tailpipes. I really don't. Not on muscle cars. I don't like tailpipes. I like side pipes. So that's what we're gonna do for this Mach 1. We're gonna instead of having tailpipes coming out the back, we're gonna do kind of like the Cobra R. We're just gonna have the tailpipes coming out the side right here. I haven't decided exactly which tips I'm gonna have, because again, I want to be careful and not making this build too ricer, you know. Not considering blue tips or something like that, you know, or fart cans or nothing like that. Mostly I want something that's gonna give it the Cobra R feel, without looking too exaggerated, but at the same time I want it to be unique to my car. I don't want to copycat everything from the Cobra R. I mean, there's not a lot of things on here that are from the Cobra R other than the hood. I think the hood is very similar to the Cobra R as far as the humps and stuff go like that, but and there's nothing else really. And there is another piece of the Cobra R that I will have to get eventually, and because I will be getting rid of because I will be getting rid of these tailpipes, I'm gonna have to get rid of those cutouts too. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on getting a V6 bumper so that I could have a Cobra R type bumper in the back. As a lot of y'all know, the Cobra R bumper is just a V6 bumper. You know, it eliminates those little cutouts that you have in the back so that it looks finished. It doesn't look like, hey, where did the tailpipes go? So anyway, so that's what's gonna happen to this car. It's gonna have tailpipes that are actually going to be on the side. So side pipes is in the future for this car, and also this Panhard bar. And really good news about this Panhard bar. Like even though I did plan on doing this, I already had like a little fun going on the side for the Panhard bar, and I decided to do that when I saw a video elsewhere where it showed people's bushings were being kind of like ravaged by a side-to-side movement. And I noticed that my bushings, but my control arms were the same type that needed that kind of cure also, you know. Because I don't have anything that's controlling the side-to-side movement, I'm gonna have to get something like this Panhard bar or Watts Link or something, you know, to control the side-to-side movement. And a really nice stroke of luck for me, because I was saving money for the foundation, and something happened. I don't know what happened at work, but they're not gonna do that foundation anymore, or they're actually not doing the concrete at my job. I don't know if it's permanently not, they're not gonna do it, or if it's just something that they're taking time off because they wasted too much money. I don't know. I don't know the details, but what it looks like is the leftover concrete, it won't be available anytime soon. So I had to kind of like get off of that for a while and just get back on this Mustang project as far as suspension and things go, because I mean, it's got to be done, whether it's in my backyard or it's here in the front. It's got to be done. So I'm gonna continue, and I'm still gonna continue to find ways to make that backyard thing go on, to make that foundation able to be built. I don't know if I said that right, but you know what I'm saying. I want to make that happen, but I'm not sure exactly how. Now this Panhard bar, it happened because I got a bonus. That's pretty much it. My job paid for this Panhard bar, and I mean, not that they bought me a Panhard bar, you know what I'm saying. I got money for a bonus, and I said, hey, free money, might as well put it into something I absolutely need. And this was something that all Mustangs that have solid rear axles need. Not that they could use it, they need this. They need this because cars before 2004, they didn't have this. And what I really hate about having to put this on is that it's more like I'm catching up to other cars. And what I mean by that is, like, cars after this year 2004, they actually came with a Panhard bar from Ford, which kind of pisses me off a little bit, because I'm having to waste money on things that I believe Ford should have done anyway, but oh well, as long as the problem is taken care of and I'm able to do what I want to do with this car because of the aftermarket support, then I'm okay with those kinds of things. But yeah, it's just a little sad that sometimes I see these performance parts, so to speak, and I see them on other cars. They're actually factory parts. One example is my wife's her Pathfinder. It already came with an aluminum cover, one that looks very much like this one. It came with one like that, and I'm like, man, I'm having to spend money on things that come factory from other cars. And another thing that I spent money on that came factory from hers was the drive shaft. Hers comes with an aluminum drive shaft already, whereas me, I had to source this one from a junkyard. I think I already made a video about this, but this drive shaft, it was $80, but at the same time, I had to spend money to buy this thing, whereas other cars already come with it. And I looked online to buy one of these brand new, $459. That's crazy, man. But these kind of things, they have to be done. They have to, because you don't want to stay behind when it comes to performance and safety and all these other things. I'm just so glad that these Mach 1s, they come with disc brakes all around. And not only that, disc brakes, but Cobra brakes, which was something that I really was, I was so relieved, when I found this car, that this car already came with a lot of things that I wanted. Aluminum block, aluminum heads, aluminum intake, no plastic, throttle cable, instead of fly-by-wire like they do on the rack and pinion on the newer Mustangs. Fly-by-wire, I hate those things. I hate everything that's not manual. I hate it so much that I'm even considering, I saw this Cobra R that actually had manual windows. I was like, what? I didn't even know New Edges could have manual windows. But I think that was a special thing for that car, because I think that the Fox body shares a lot with this car. So Fox bodies, some of them came with manual windows, the early ones, and these doors, they have a lot of the same architecture on the inside that the Fox bodies does. So you can get those racks, those manual racks from a Fox body door, and retrofit them into these New Edge Mustangs, which is what I'm planning on doing. And I'm planning on doing all kinds of manual things, like I don't like the ABS. I'm gonna take that off. I don't like that steering wheel that looks like a pillow in front of me. I don't like that, so I'm gonna get a different steering wheel. And yeah, I'm just gonna make this car a little bit more basic, and more dependable and reliable, because I'm taking off a lot of the electronic equipment that's just, to me, I consider junk, you know. Yeah, some of those things are convenient, nice and all that, but to me, I'm kind of old school, you know. I'm 51 years old, so I don't like complicated things like you know, whenever I had to buy my timing chains for this car, when I did that, I thought that this thing came with those, what are they called? I forget what those little wheels on the side are, but they change your can, you know, the VTEC, you know? These cars don't come with VTEC, but the new Coyotes, they do. And I don't like those. I mean, yeah, it gives it more power, but it complicates things way more. I'm trying to make this car extremely uncomplicated and functional and badass looking at the same time. But anyway, I think this video has gone on way too long. This was just supposed to be a progression video, but not that there's any progress other than the Panhard bar coming in. But hopefully this is just an update for everybody to know that, yeah, I'm still working on the Mustang. The foundation thing hasn't taken up all of my time, you know, like I thought it would, but it did take up a lot of, I guess, anticipation, you know. I really thought I was going to be able to get that done really quick, but it's okay, you know. Plans change, and maybe it was for the best. Only God knows. So